This is the Leo Climaco podcast.
How many events are you running per year now?
Whew. I'm doing probably, I'm doing 8 events a month because I have
8 events a month. Wow.
Well, we're talking about with like
Everything.
master classes and dinners.
Got you.
And, you know, so that's a lot.
And they all branched off of Epic Talks.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we have
So
meetings.
you're busy.
Yeah, we have meetings with the president of the Think and Grow Rich Institute every Tuesday at 1 p.m.
Wow.
We have
Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, Think and Grow Rich, which is like
Right.
you have Napoleon Hill Institute, and then you have Think and Grow Rich
Got it.
Institute. So Satish Verma, which he's incredible. He's this older gentleman with so much wisdom and love and knowledge. Then we have our adventures, we have the dinners, then the Epic Talks events, and yeah. Oh, and then my radio show.
Radio show?
Yeah, I'm restarting that in now this month. So, yeah.
What
Epic
radio
Talks.
station?
94.5 FM, Blink Radio.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Is it like an entrepreneur show?
Yeah, so I bring in, Andrew's been, I have to bring you back because it's been a while. But yeah, just, come and talk about life, business, whatever your movement is, a book that you might have just launched, a new company that you just started, so yeah.
That's great. Let's go into your book actually. Talk a little bit about your first book and then your second book, please.
Well, my second book's not written yet, it's coming.
Got it.
My first book is called Detoxify Your Mind.
Which I love, thought it was a great book.
Thank you. And I basically came up with the concept because when I first got into personal development, I was in a really dark place. When I left, made the decision to leave my husband. I found myself lost for 2 years.
Wow.
And, I was partying like a rock star. I was drinking. I was trying, recreational drugs and just not the woman that I know I am, you know? And I remember waking up one morning and for like a year, I was waking up in my bed, just looking at the ceiling, not being able to get out of bed for 3 to 4 hours sometimes, just paralyzed. I've never experienced something like that before.
This was in Miami?
No, this was in Vegas.
In Vegas.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Quite a
because
place.
everything happened in Miami, but I owned real estate over there, so
Got it.
I packed my stuff and I went over there.
Okay.
So I basically woke
Sin
up.
City.
Yeah. I woke up one morning and I went to the mirror and I looked at myself and I said this out loud. I was like, Melitsa, are you proud of the woman you've become? And I was like, no. And it's funny because sometimes when people ask me for advice, I tell them, go look at yourself in the mirror and look at yourself in your eyes because you can't lie to yourself.
No, you can't.
You'll want to listen to other people's opinions to see what they have to say. Maybe you feel sorry for yourself, like,
Right.
You have the answer within you.
You came into your raw truth.
Yeah, and I just looked at myself and I was like, no, I'm not proud of the woman I've become. So what are you going to do about it? And I was like, I have to change my life, And I saw an ad on Facebook that said, reignite your life, your finances, your future, free ticket. So I called Alexi. I was like, Alexi, have you ever heard of this company called Peak Potentials by T. Harv Eker? And she goes, no, but if there's one positive thing you get out of it, it's a win situation. When she said that, I booked my flight, I booked my hotel, and I went to that event, 3-day event. It changed my life forever.
Wow.
Did I end up investing almost 10K at the end of it? Yeah. For my personal growth and development. Luckily, they had a payment plan.
Right.
And then I spent 2 years. I dove deep into personal development. That's how I met Andres Ospina. I met him at Warrior Camp. We had real estate camp. We had business creation, business boot camp, like all these different, events where I was surrounding myself with people that are at that level that they wanted to expand and grow.
Right.
And I actually met one of my best friends, Tiffany Jones, as well. She's the founder of I Rule My Life. And then pretty much I was just like, okay, this changed my life. I want to pay it forward. How can I teach people how to do it the way I did it? So then I wrote Detoxify Your Mind. And the beautiful thing about my book is that it's an action book. So you can write in it.
Okay.
I have questions and
Yep.
I ask you where you're at, discovery, limiting beliefs, mission statements, forgiveness statement, you know, stepping into the best version of you. And yeah, that's what I did. That's why I wrote it.
What would you say to someone who's in that similar position that you were in Vegas right before you looked yourself in the mirror? Would you say, go look yourself in the mirror? Is that what you would say? Or like, how would you help them get to a place where you got?
Man, it's your circle. It's your tribe. It's who you're surrounding yourself with. Because the people that I was partying with back in the day, not one of them I talked to. Not one of them, you know, like calls and, you know, or says anything. And,
right.
and I don't either to them because it was just not good, you know?
Different frequency.
It's a different frequency, out of alignment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet you that they're nowhere near where you are today.
I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't keep up with them.
Right.
But all I know is that if you're finding yourself in a dark place like I was, is there's so much support and help out there. You just get to find a way to get it. Go on YouTube, look for, you know, Tony Robbins, look for Patrick Bet-David, look for Grant Cardone, look for, you know, Sandy Glant, my girls, you know, all these, Jen Gottlieb, all these amazing people that are really wanting to help you step into a better version of yourself. And this is what they preach, you know? So, yeah.
They breathe it.
They breathe it. They live it. Look for me.
You're definitely one of those people, for sure.
You know, so yeah.
Out of all the epic talks that you've done, do you have a favorite one? Do you have one that stands out to you?
I gotta say, the one with Tim Story. You could hear a pin drop on that floor.
You had the room captured.
Oh my goodness. And I'm even thinking about it. I'm getting goosebumps right now. He just has a way of speaking that people resonate with it and really spears and touches your soul. I must say he is my favorite speaker of all times. And I'm fortunate enough that he's a friend, he's a mentor. I'm actually going to see him on Wednesday for the Growth Con with Grant. And that I would say that was my favorite one.
That's awesome.
All of them are great, and every single time,
for sure.
my community's like, "Oh my God, this was one of your best. This one was your best one." But the one with him for me is the one that sticks out the most.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When is your next Epic Talks, and who are the guests?
The next,
if you can share.
The next Epic Talks is the last Wednesday of the month, and we're expecting 2 celebrity speakers, so I can't say yet. Because I was texting with them this morning, and they were like, I can let you know in 48 hours. So, yeah.
Still working on it.
Yeah, still working on it.
Got it. Are you looking to build out your own studio, your own facility to have Epic Talks?
Like I mentioned, like the headquarters that I told you I wanted to create with co-working space. Yeah, absolutely. Because I have a lot of my members that they want to throw their own events, and you know, they're always contacting me to help them get a venue. Venues are not cheap.
They're not.
You know?
You know.
You know, yeah. So I want to be able to provide that space so they don't have that stress on them, and they can throw their own events and get a little taste of what that is and take their business and life to the next level. Because when you have your own events, I mean, like Drew mentioned earlier, you know, he's made so many amazing connections through the Move Studio, right? Same thing with Epic Talks.
Right.
I've made so many amazing connections because of Epic Talks.
How can you not?
Yeah, exactly.
You provide a space like this, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Everyone's gonna want to be around you. Like you said, it's who your circle is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Melitsa. If you can give one gem, one key tip to someone that is wanting to be an entrepreneur, but is at the cusp, not sure exactly if they should invest, take the risk, what would you say to them?
If you're finding yourself in a place that you're not sure if you're ready to take the risk, ask yourself if this is something that you would be willing to do for free for the rest of your life if you have all the money in the world.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, if you had all the money in the world, would you still do this?
For
right?
free.
For free.
Because some people want to just become entrepreneurs because it's either the money or because it's cool to be an entrepreneur nowadays, and you know, and they're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Not knowing the struggle behind it.
Are you kidding me? I still find myself sometimes like pulling my hair out.
You're actually working more than a 9 to 5.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
They think it's going to be, oh, let me just go,
Yeah,
start
no.
this company and I'll be able to go to the beach every day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.